Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. How we doing today? I like that. Thanks, John. How many technical difficulties? Hey, that's a running bet tonight. So, welcome to Rags to Riches, but I have a surprise for you. Cyril's not going to be able to make it today. So, he has an issue with his family right now, and he's got to help move him around. So, it's going to be just me for tonight. So, thank you for showing up tonight, and we're going to make this fun because I'm kind of unsupervised, so we don't know what's going to happen. So, let's see what we got in the house tonight. John Richter, good to have you, buddy. BTK, my man, thank you for showing. Who else we got? I saw Ags down there. Hi, Ags. How you doing tonight, dear? Good to have you with us. So now usually on Rags to Riches, we start going through, okay, what's happened during the week? What's everybody doing? Over and under. How do I sound, by the way? Is audio good? Is visual good? Everything looking okay? Over, under. I'm not sure what over and under is. So if you're having problems, let me know, guys. Over, yeah. I still don't get it, John. So you have to tell me, am I over? Am I under? Is it right? Is it not right? I don't know what I'm doing here. Except for I think I had to move my camera. This looks weird. Good for now. Okay, good. So hopefully it stays good. If it starts going really weird, let me know. Thanks, Crow. And Crow, Connor McCool, my man there. Audio and visual is perfect. Oh, Ags, you're so sweet. It's hard being this sexy. It really is. It's not an easy job. So it's been a crazy week out there. I know the DeFi and crypto world's been going nuts, but also, I don't know if it's just me, if it's full moon or what it is, but my life has been chaos all week long. Absolutely insane. So it's good to be here with you guys to really try to get some balance, because sometimes it's just the little things that make all the difference in the world. And this is one of them. Turn my audio down. Yeah, it's really weird not being here without Cyril. So best wishes going out for Cyril. He's moving right now, having a lot of issues. So, if you're listening, Cyril, buddy, our prayers are with you. We'd be there helping you move. But, I'm like 1,000 miles away. It's not much I can do on that one. Mr. Sparking getting sparked up. Yeah, you know it. So it has been a very crazy week, like I said. And, I want to give a shout out to a member of our family who's here with us, Connor McCool, who tragically had his brother pass away at the end of last week, just out of the blue, a freak accident. And I think he was in a 34, 35, very young guy. And the weirdest thing, he was out trimming a tree at a person's house, had that person move their truck. And when he backed the truck up, unfortunately, the guy mixed up the gas and the brake. And so he accelerated instead of stopping and pinned his brother against a tree. And unfortunately, he did pass away. So it's one of those things in life that really makes me stop and evaluate how short and fragile our lives really are and what's really important to us. So I'm really curious. Knowing that, I'm really interested in your guys' opinion is, do you ever think about that? Do you think of that on a daily basis? Is that part of your motivation for getting out of bed? Because life is so short. Is that part of what drives you through your day where you think about that? Like, man, I got to seize this moment because it's never going to come again. What's up, Dave Fi? Good to have you, brother. So it's really interesting. Now, I do the daily shorts, trying to motivate and inspire and give positivity out there. And so I got a whole nother YouTube channel just for that. But it's really interesting. A lot of people seem to fall in this rut and they don't think about their day-to-day lives and just how quickly it can change. And it can change in a heartbeat. And poor Crow, he's had to go through that. And man, my heart's out to you, brother. Glad I could be there for you as much as I could. Hope I could be there more for you. But it's one of those where tragic events or just events in general can happen to any of us at any point in time. So do me a favor right now, take a minute, find the person near to you that you care about, say, hey, I love you. Just let them know out of the blue, just let them know, because you never know when you're going to have another chance. So never let those opportunities pass you by. So let's see we got a bunch in the house. Now I'm really curious, guys, because we only had, aside from me and Cyril, we only had 4 votes come in. 4 votes. Really? Come on, guys. What happened? And I'm waiting for some conversation to pop up. So, Dave Fi, good to have you, my man. Everybody else is kind of quiet. You're kind of waiting, kind of listen. So, I'm curious. What do you guys do every day? How do you... Let's see. I'm squeezing my dog and she's growling that stuff. Perfect. Hey, my wife does the same thing. I squeeze her, she growls. Usually she bites too. And yeah, that's kind of a good thing, but we won't get into that. But I'm really curious. What kind of things do you guys do every day to remind yourself, carpe diem, seize the day? Is it listening to certain songs? Is it a certain pattern you go through? Is it going jogging? What are the tricks and tips that you guys would recommend each of us can do and share on how to make our lives better every single day? Because we never know when our time is up. John says, I voted. Yes, John, you did vote. I can verify that. Thank you very much for that. But I really want to know kind of your ideas. Now, for me personally, it's one of those where when I get up and I start listening to music right off the bat. First thing to do is I turn on Pandora and I start rotating through my favorite songs of ones that really have a positive, inspiring, either a audio message or the music or the lyrics, whatever part of it is, but things to really kind of liven my soul up to get me going. And so I know some people, they might do crosswords, they might drink coffee, read the paper, walk the dog, read music, and make sure I keep in touch with those that matter daily. Very important to me. Absolutely, DayFi. It is super important. So, if there's that person you keep saying, "Oh, I'll call him back later," you know what? Call him seriously, because you never know if you're going to walk out tomorrow and get hit by a car. I went to a side job this morning, real quick one, put up a light, no big deal. I almost got wiped out 3 different times within a 2 mile drive. I'm like, are you serious? Is everybody stupid or what's going on? And so, yeah, it's touch strings. There you go. Absolutely. I'm guessing DayFi is a guitar player. Hope so. I love the guitar. I love music all the way around. Super big inspiration in my life. But with ADD, I cannot keep a tempo to save my ass. So I've tried to learn the guitar. I've learned the flute, and I can't keep the tempo going. It speeds up, it slows down, speeds up. Yeah, it's horrible. So DayFi touch the strings. What's everybody else do out there? What do you do to make your day good, get yourself going, and to be thankful every day? I mean, what are the tricks you're using? I keep waiting for Cyril to chime in. Sorry, I keep doing these pauses like, oh, Cyril's going to say something any minute. He doesn't. He's like, Cyril, I miss you. Yeah, so long. Actually, I think the weirdest part is I'm not wearing earbuds. Waiting for maybe I should just put them in. That way I feel like I'm here. Okay, so nobody else is listening. Where is Cyril? Yes, Dave, I'm sorry you missed that, buddy. So Cyril has to help his family move right now. Everybody remembers he talked about his friend Tori going through some situation. They're moving into his house right now, and they're going to be staying with them. So I think it's great he's out there helping them. And he told me yesterday morning, he's like, man, I can't make it. I got to do this. We already got the truck running. I'm like, hey, don't worry about it. We got your back. We'll have fun. So he is helping friends of the family. And so, man, my hat's off to him. Priorities. That's super huge key. So Ag says, I set up specific intention for the day, how I want others to feel when they come in contact with me. Also, I make 3 things to achieve every day. Oh, I like that, Axe. That is good. That's a huge one. A lot of people don't think about is to really think about how are you going to interact with other people? Because really that's, for me, that's one of the biggest things is what effect did I have on someone else? It's great if I make myself happy and I'm happy, cheery, and everything else. But can I make somebody else's day happy? And that can be as simple as opening a door at a grocery store. It can be as simple as say, hey, I hope you have a nice day. In fact, when I go to the grocery store, a convenience store, whatever, and it's like, hey, and they say, have a nice day. It's like, you know what? I hope you have a great day, and I hope all your customers are friendly and your shift is over quick. And they're like, wow, that's amazing. Somebody actually cares about me. Like, yeah, I do. Because you know what? If you weren't here at some stupid hour of the night at this gas station, I couldn't buy gas. So thank you, because you're doing me a huge service. And so, Ags, I think that's great. You got a list of things to do, and you've got that positive mindset. How are you going to affect other people? I think that's an absolutely huge factor in life all the way around. John Richter says, I remind myself that it could always be worse. I had a house fire a few years back, and I still feel lost at times. Oh man, that's got to be rough. I couldn't even imagine losing a whole house. I have had a shed burned down that had a lot of stuff in it, thanks to my son when he was young. But a whole house, yeah, I can imagine the devastation. But maybe that's one of those things to be thankful for, because that makes us really appreciate what we have. But at the same time, yeah, I'm sure there's things you had in that house that are irreplaceable. You look around, whether it's a picture or maybe a favorite record, it could be all kinds of things. But I'm sure there's pieces of your life that can never be recovered, and so that's a pretty tragic event, yet still minor compared to losing a family member or a favorite pet or animal. I mean, but it's all devastating on different levels. I missed the first couple minutes. That's okay, DayFi. No worries, buddy. Cyril will be back with us next week. He just had to take some personal time, and so he's taking care of Tori and the girls. And I hope he's doing well. I wish I could help him move. BTK, are you helping him pack boxes, buddy, or you chilling at home? Andy, welcome. Good to have you. It says, my job reminds me to be grateful for life and health every day. I've been really trying to focus on celebrating every day, even if it's not a great day. Every day above ground is a great one. Man, that is my favorite saying. And for those of you who know me, I've got three rules and to be thankful for. Number one, I woke up above the dirt. Man, that's a win right there. Number two, not in jail. And number three, as an electrician, I'm not on fire. And believe it or not, that's a very real threat. You can ask any Sparky out there, bursting into flames with high voltage is absolutely a reality, and it can happen. I haven't done it personally. I've been shocked pretty good a few times, and it's like, man, where I had to go sit down and wait. It's like, okay, that definitely made me wake up quick. But it's those times you realize, and for an electrician, that's one thing that I used to beat in my crew. And in fact, Connor McCool was on my crew. I got him hired as an electrician, and he can vouch for me every day, man. I told same thing. We have the one job that will absolutely kill you. There's no sound, there's no smoke, there's no alarms. You just get fried and you're dead. It's that quick. It's that sudden. And so that's why electrocution is like the fifth ranked in the US for fatalities, accidental fatalities, because there is no warning. And so it's not like plumbing where you're going to drown, or it's not like a fire where there's smoke, there's heat. There's okay, you've got some indications. Electricity, you're just simply dead. So you got to respect it at all times. But I think that's the same way with anything in life. Whether you just get in a car, whether you're going out for a bike ride, you're walking across the street, whatever it is, be mindful, be aware of what's going on around you, because at any point in time, life can suddenly change. So I love that. Yeah. It could always be worse. I decide who gets banned and who makes it another day. Yes. They fight with a bang hammer. Yeah, we got to talk about that. I've heard about some of your interesting band stories. This is pretty good. So, Ag says, I look at crypto portfolio and take a deep breath before talking and then taking the news or making a decision. Very wise, Ags. A lot of us don't do that. A lot of us, like, they read a news article, like, oh my God, I read this. I must do this. Like, no, 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 no. Calm, breathe, breathe. And that's one of the greatest things about Rags to Riches that we're trying to teach and guide and coach. Team Cyril's helping me because I'm a very emotional and excitable person. Yeah, it doesn't take me to wind me up and spin me like a top. It's crazy. I'm like the little Tasmanian devil running around. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah. So Cyril has been a great help for that. And that's one thing that we're really trying to help everybody with is not to be emotional on your investments. And just like Cyril loves to say is, what is it? You buy the rumor, you sell the news. So if you're reading in the news, it's probably too late. You should probably sell it. And so it's really a different mindset. See, Dave, I said, get zapped, catch hair on fire. Wait, that's why I have no hair. See, high voltage. This is what it does to you, buddy. X says electricity, lumens, XLM. What are your thoughts? Okay. Well, electricity, I love. Obviously, Mr. Sparky, and yes, I am a journeyman electrician, so I do this for a living. Lumens, funny thing, yeah, we talk about lumens. That is actually a measure of light, but I'm guessing you're talking the other lumens. XLM. There we go. I think we're in a very interesting time right now. I think there's a lot of things that are floating around. A lot of crypto projects are trying to take dominance. And I think what's really going to happen is we're going to see this sideways trend that we have been seeing currently. It's going to spike up. It's going to dip down. It's going to spike up and curve down. But I was just showing the chart the other day for the BTC Habit, the standard pattern, and it's following it really, really well. Excuse me. So I think we're going to have a few green days. I think we're going to have a little bit of red. I think in the long run, we're moving down slightly until we hit that last bottom, and then everything's going to explode. But what's really unique right now is you've got the BRICS nations. You've got all the different CBDCs that are coming out, and all this financial shift is occurring. So the truth is, I don't think any of us really know what it's going to be because we're moving into a future we've never seen before. We can look at the past patterns of BTC and Ethereum, things like that, on their halvings and all that, and get a pretty good indication. But I think right now, that shift of the U.S. economy and the U.S. dollar not getting demonetized, but less popular, less wanted, is a very unique time in life. And that's when I think crypto is really going to be taking the mainstay or the main stage light. English is my second language. Let me take a break. The US dollar is taking a back seat to other currencies. Now, we've battled over the yen, we battled over the pound, the US dollar, all these different currencies out there. I don't think any one of them is going to dominate. I think a digital currency is absolutely going to be the next evolution in the financial future. Now, which one of those is it? Hard to say. I know you're looking back at the XRP and all their partnerships, they're huge. They've been making connections over all these years during the lawsuits and stuff. And XLM is one of those as well. It's going to do really, really well. But I think what we're really going to see in probably the next 2 to 3 years is a new evolution and probably a new currency coming out. And I think that is where a lot of it's going to end up. So I think your XLMs, your Ripples, your XRPs, all those things are going to help benefit that. But I believe there's a new currency on the horizon we haven't hit that's probably going to be more accepted by everyone because nobody's got a strong foothold in it as of yet. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. See, usually this is where Cyril tells me, hey, okay, you're rambling, and he corrects me on something that I didn't know. If I think a lot of people are waiting for government regulatory clarity, I would agree. There's some degens that are trying to get into it, but we're worried about, is the whole Ripple case going to go through oh my God, I drew a blank. We do when you win appeal. There we go. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. There's a lot of talk of an appeal about that. And I think that's got a lot of people gun shy. And so I think we're going to start to experience that where, okay, we get a little bit of confidence and then, oh, there's an appeal. Oh God, pull up quick. And I think there's a lot of that. So I think we're going to see a lot of inflow and outflow of funding in all these different DeFi projects. I don't think anything's really at a state to where it can just grow steadily from here. I think we're going to see a lot of flux. So biggest thing out there is be careful. I can tell you that, yes, I am collecting XLM. Not a lot, a few bucks a week. Great. I'm collecting XRP. I'm collecting some of these as well as some blue chips, like the BTC, like Ethereum, even some Matic. These are things that I'm starting to collect just a few dollars at a time. Now, that's one thing I really want to talk about is, and I've realized this, is that people in a lower income bracket that don't know anything about investing, for them looking at, well, if I put $5 in, is that really going to make a difference? And I started doing the math the other day for fun. And I realized that, if I were to put $5 away every week for the next 10 years into BTC or into some blue chip, something I know is going to stay, what I would have at the end is insane. And I forget what the numbers were. And I don't want to throw some out there because I'll probably lie to you. But it was absolutely nuts. If it grows exponentially like they're talking, I mean, that's a retirement fund at $5 a week. Where else can you do that? Can't do it in a savings account. You're not going to do it in the lottery. I mean, really, the odds are just insane. But most people, the working class people, don't realize that $5 a week can make a difference, or $25 a week, like we're doing here on Rags to Riches. And they think, well, $25, well, I can buy a lottery ticket and have a chance to win $1,000 right now, or I put $20 into something else and it sits there and tomorrow it's worth $20.01, or maybe it's worth $19.85. And so I think that's one of the hardest things for people to realize, especially the working class, is it really worth it in the long run? Because like Cyril said, it's very boring. Good investing is actually a pretty boring job. Let's see, is ADA considered a blue chip? Cardano. John, I don't believe ADA is. Now, it really depends on your definition of a blue chip. Cyril and I talked about this in the very beginning. What is a blue chip? Is it just in the top 10 of, coin market cap? Or is we decided it was the native token for each blockchain? Now, some people would consider ADA as a blue chip. I personally don't. I think it's still way too speculative. I think it has a lot of possibility, but I do not think it has established itself as a blue chip as of yet. What do you guys think? And I'm waiting for Cyril to pull his phone up. It's like, shut up, Jim. I'm waiting for it. Any day he. Okay. Let's see, where was it? I feel like all I've been doing is talking. I'm really waiting for some feedback here, guys. I'm not used to talking the whole time. See, I should have invited BTK up here to crash the party with me, or Dave Fire, one of you guys come in and crash it. Might have to do that next time. You honestly don't know? And you know what? That's a great question, John. And not knowing is probably one of the best ways to learn. Let's go look at Cardano real quick here. So let's look at let's see, let's go CoinMarketCap. Let's see where it sits at today. And I'm gonna share my screen, see present and share screen and share window. And which one am I on? I'm on that one. Okay. So let's go see. What am I? Oh, like I said, it's been a challenging week, guys. You're gonna have to bear with me a little bit because yeah, it's one of those where my brain is just not connected to everything else. Coin market cap. Come on, Peter, work with me here. Thank you. Jeez, it hates me. I've clicked the wrong thing. I've done the wrong thing. It's been an interesting day, but that's okay. That means we're living, right? Connor says, I don't know either. Okay. Well, right now, Cardano is setting at 0.3073. Current ranked out as, where's my listing number? Usually it tells me right here. Am I not seeing what number it's listed at? 0.57. So market cap of $10,700,000. Not that big comparatively, all in all. So honestly, I would say that no, I do not believe that ADA could be considered a blue chip currency. Now, does it have some of the characteristics? Sure, it does. But is it truly a blue chip? I would say no. What do you guys vote? Put your hands up if you say yes. Keep your hands down if you say no. Oh, I went totally backwards on that one. Yeah, we're good. Total max supply 36 billion. Max, oh no, max supply 45 billion. Sorry. Total supply is 36 million right now. Circulating supply. So 77.78% is currently circulating volume. We're ranked at 19th. Market cap and ranked 8th out of 9,000 active currencies. Listen, there it is. Had to go find it. So it says we're 8. Does that qualify? So DeFi says, I consider blue chips as project exchanges that are well established, have tons of active users, and are continuing development and innovation. Okay. I would agree with all of that. Absolutely. Project that have utility and project actually solve problems and provide value. Now, see, that's an interesting one that you qualified that as a blue chip versus just a utility token. And so I know some people call that just utility because that's its primary function, where others would say a blue chip is something that stands out apart, like BTC, like Ethereum, one of the old timers. And so let me ask you, DeFi, do you believe that if a token comes out fairly recently, say in the last year, yet it has a ton of utility and partnerships, would it immediately be skyrocketed into the blue chip? Or would some of the market cap have something to do with it, the total value, things like that? So do any of those play a part in your definition of blue chip? Waiting for DeFi. I really should put them on. DeFi. Now I don't consider any new projects blue chip. Okay, so it does have to have some longevity, and I would agree with that. It's got to have some age. It's got to be seasoned, kind of like us old timers here. Got to have some seasoning to us. I'm not sure I'm a blue chip. I'm maybe like a deep blue sea chip. I don't know. So even a new one, if it has all those factors, still wouldn't qualify as a blue chip. So some level of seniority or acceptance. Now, do you think that anything that has survived, say, 1 or 2 bull markets, would that qualify as a blue chip if it's been able to survive that long? Is that part of your criteria? What do you guys think? It's subjective. There are no standard. Yeah, exactly. There's no standardized classifications for blue chips. So it really depends on the person you're talking to, what they would call a blue chip. And that's one debate that Cyril and I had in the very beginning is, what did we call a blue chip? And I mean, obviously you take BTC, Ethereum, okay, those qualify. But then we started going on some of the other ones. And so we started talking about like AVAX. Well, is that a blue chip? Well, no, because it's not in the top 10, but it is because it's a native token. So we had to come up with some rules on the whole rags to riches on what falls under a blue chip. So when you're voting, basically it's the native token of a blockchain, or one of the dominant tokens like BTC, things like that. So it's really kind of interesting. Now, you can always vote for ADA, and we can actually put that in the portfolio, but it'd probably go under the DeFi vote if that's what you're really curious about. Okay. So it is 3:32 or 5:30. Oh my God. I can't even read time today. It's one of those days. 5:30. So this is where we're doing our voting giveaway. Now, remember, you have to vote on the Discord. And let me put the link in there real quick. So that's where usually Cyril talks while I'm babbling and breaking things because I'm not allowed to have nice things. Here we go. Invite people. There we go. There's the invite link. Okay. So to be YouTube comments, don't like crypto token name. I like crypto token names. Really? It won't take the names? That's weird. Huh. Did not know that. Okay. Hey, we learn something new every day. Of course, DeFi, you would have to test and find out what you can break in the system. Good man. Usually I'm the one who's breaking things. So in our giveaway this week, the voting, like I said, we had 4 votes aside from myself and Cyril. 6 people total. Man, we got to work on that. So there is the Discord channel. Now, when you go in there, I'm going to pull this up here real quick, and I've got to switch windows again. So bear with me here. Nope, not share camera. No, I don't want to share camera. Reset. Share screen. There we go. We'll share the screen. Window. Okay. And share. Okay, so when you go in the Discord, guys and gals, whenever you are, why is it black? Oh my God. I don't know. I probably broke something. Anyway, that's why we can't have nice things. It's really weird. Stop screen, present, share screen. And this is why screen 1. Which one's screen 1? Screen 1's over there. Okay, we're going to say screen. We're going to share screen 3 and we're going to move this. There we go. Ah, there we go. When you go in the Discord and you go over here on the side under Rags to Riches, you got the vote here. Now, there are 2 different polls. So as you can see, there is the blue chip investment poll, which is the native token like we're talking. Now, if there's not one that you want to vote for, like 88, if you think it belongs up there, hey, vote for it there. I'm throwing in some that people have voted for before. These are not all of them. So if you have other ones you want to throw in there, yeah, see, there you go. There's my technical difficulty. There's one. Might have been 2. I don't know. We had a couple of them here. I think that was more operator error than technical difficulty. I think that's totally me personally. But yeah, you're absolutely right, John. We had one. So on here, all you have to do to add to the poll, that's already closed, is push the green plus button below that. Type in whatever you want, and then once you add it, you have to go in and vote for it. Okay, so anybody can add anything, but it doesn't count your 1 vote per poll until you actually go back and vote to it. So make sure you not only add it, but you actually vote for it. And remember, you get 2 votes, 1 for blue chip and 1 for DeFi. And DeFi is the same game. You can add whatever project you want, but I highly recommend once you do add a project or you have any thoughts on one, go right here to discuss the vote. And make sure to throw in your information. Like Rebel did a great job of throwing in the EMP money field. They threw in the white paper that said, hey, check this out. This is what I'm thinking about. And that's where I really want to get you guys to interact and throw your thoughts in there, because we're putting it in there, or whoever's putting it in there, to make sure that other people can see it as well as start discussing it. And that's what I really want to do, is make the Down Home Crypto Discord a place where we can discuss everything. And if it's a good project, I'll try and get a hold of them, try and do some AMAs, get some more information for you wherever I possibly can. But on the last poll, as you can see, we didn't have a lot of votes. We had 3 votes here for Only Burns and 3 votes here for Elephant Money. Well, 6 voters. That's it. Come on, guys. And right after the stream, I will go make next week's polls. So they'll be up for you first thing in the morning. But out of those 6, like I said, there was myself and Cyril. So I pulled us out. So what we're going to do is that means we have 4 people for the giveaway. Now, as we know, for the giveaway, you have to vote and you have to be here in the live stream. And if you win, you have to DM me by the end of the stream. And so I've got my Discord open. I'm keeping an eye on it. Otherwise, your $10 rolls over to the next week's drawing, which will double it to $20. So tonight we're going to have a little bit of fun, if I can try to not break things again. Actually, I'm just going to kick this up onto this screen since it's already there. We are going to do a dance off. DeFi, dang, I don't remember if I voted or not. Pretty sure I did. DeFi, yes, you did. In fact, right there, you can see on the screen, you are one of the good ones that showed up. So thank you. Okay, and I probably didn't share the audio, so we probably don't have dance music. So I will see if I can get us some dance music while we're doing this. Because we're going to have a dance off. There we go. Okay, there's some background music, I hope. We break it. I don't know if I broke it or not, will you? Okay, so Tito's, Einstein, Johnny Richter, and DeFi. Thank you guys for voting. Very much appreciate it. And everybody, make sure to vote over the course of the weekend and share your thoughts. Let us know what you think and what projects are out there. Because right now things are quiet. I mean, all the Discords, AMAs, everything's kind of mellow. You hear about a couple things here and there, but it's going to start heating up quick. So this is where we really need to share the information. I was talking earlier to Chrome today from Collective Finance, and it's almost kind of boring right now because things are popping up here and there. Plenty of time to dig in, but give it a month or two and we're going to run out of time. There's going to be new projects every single day. No one's going to know everything about it. Okay, so are we ready for a giveaway? I can't even, man, I miss Cyril. I can't even count with Cyril. Usually I can talk to him. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll go that dance off. Okay, we got Cheetos and John E. Richter, DeFi, and J-Steen. Now is the perfect time to acclimate. Exactly. And definitely start dancing because you got to dodge some of the saw blades. Who's going to make it? Oh, God. 2 at 1. DeFi, J-Steen. Sorry, buddy. Okay, Cheetos. John. Man, better dance hard, buddy. It is. Okay. Still dodging blades. Shake it, shake it, shake. Oh, that is so right. See, that doesn't count. There were 2 at a time. That means nobody won. I guess we got to go in. What do you guys say? Should we go again? See, that one said Johnny Richter. Let's see. So it would have been between... Let's see. Johnny Richter. What in... I know. What the hell is... Yeah. See, that's just not right. You got it, gang. John says go again. You sure, John? Because it marks you as winner. You say go again, we'll go again. I'll leave it up to you, my man, because it's saying right there that you won. So it must have been like a fraction of a second. The saw blade hit one before it hit the other. Okay. It says go again. Okay. While I'm waiting for John to give me the thumbs up to go again, we're going to do something else too. Since you're putting up with me all by myself, we are going to do an extra bonus giveaway. So, right now, in the comments, type #fighter. I'm going to do another one for Bitfighter. And I'm going to give to one of you guys who are joining me on this crazy day of being loneliness and unsupervised. So throw that in the chat right down below, and then we'll do drawing separately for that. John says, let's go again. Got it. Okay, so let's go back here, and I'm going to move my mic. There we go. Okay, play again. Oh, man, I got to get the names again. Good thing I have them saved. Ha, 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 ha. See, I was prepared. Cyril doesn't even get to see how prepared I was. This is terrible. It'll be more fun? Okay. There we go. Now we're getting names coming. See, people are waking up. John says, let's go again. It'll be more fun. Absolutely. And yes, Bitfighter. Now, for Bitfighter, all you have to be is be in the stream and make sure you DM me by the end of this for the Bitfighter. Same thing with this one. And that way we don't get a whole bunch of scammers coming in. And you know what? You got to DM me personally and verify that it's actually you that I'm watching. But so far, I know every name in the channel. I know everybody who's here, so this will be really easy. Okay, one more dance off. We ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dance off, baby. Hey, Cheetos, John, DeFi, and Jay. Let's see who's gonna win it. J-Scene's gone. That didn't last long. Okay, who's gonna do it? Now you better be hopping this right. Dodge the blades, buddy. Definitely type #fighter in the channel. Anton Richter, Cheetos. Cheetos are. Oh, hey Cheetos! Congratulations, good sir. Now, Cheetos, you have to DM me before the stream is over. If not, I'm going to revert this back to Johnny Richter. Okay? Because he was willing to go again. You know what? If Cheetos does not respond, John, it's coming back to you, my man. Yes, John, Cheetos did win. I think Cheetos is in bed, though. So, him when I chatted last week, and it was rather interesting because he's like, well, I'm usually in bed when that happens. And so we'll see how it goes. So Cheetos, DM me, and if you do, then I will make sure to get that sent over to you. And if not, then John, you will. Day5. What does Day5 say here? Day5 sent me something. Why is... Oh, the music's still playing. I'm like, what is that sound? Okay. Home crypto. Okay. Chad blocking my comments, using comments like crypto token. Okay, yeah. Okay, Dave, I see what you mean. He sent me a link saying that, yeah, it wouldn't let the names. I see what he means. BTCE. Okay, so Dave says blue chips by his definition. Yeah, we're backing up time. Sorry. I can't have nice things. Congrats, Cheetos. So I haven't heard from Cheetos. Waiting for you, buddy. But let me share this. I'll just read you. So Dave says BTC, Ethereum, BNB, TM, for example, well-established, well-used, tons of users build them out. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't show up, Dave. So yeah, it's interesting. Apparently, StreamYard does not like crypto things. Go figure. Okay, and we are starting the giveaways. We got 5 people right now, and I would share that, but I'll probably break that too. So, from our voting last week, let's go see where we stand currently, shall we? So, I'm going to pull this up and the current vote. There we go. That's what I want to do. And I want to present, and I want to share screen, and I want to share a window, and there's my window. And share. Hey, I didn't break. Why is it black? What the hell? I did break. For some reason, okay, so I figured out technical difficulty. For my birthday last week, my son Horatio and Crow, Connor McCool here with us, went together and bought me a new monitor. Because I was complaining my old monitor was a TV. And so when we play game stuff, it looks horrible. As well as doing video editing, it would look different colors. So I was always screwing with things. So they got me a new monitor, and I got it today. And it's really weird. Whatever I share on that monitor is not showing on the stream. Don't ask me why. I'll have to figure that out later. John says, when I asked the question about onboard and offboarding. Man, did I miss that question? It never posted your question. Okay. And I asked like 3. That's weird, John. YouTube is doing some strange things. There's a lot of strange things going on all over social media. You know, we know Elon Musk is doing his whole X thing by killing the bird off, which is really sad because, of course, Connor McCool we call Crow. We call him the bird god in game world. Yeah, I told him today earlier. It's like, yeah, they're killing the bird. X is taking over. He's like, what? He about freaked, poor guy. I felt bad for him. It was like bird trauma. Every time I come on the stream, I want to play Galaga. I don't blame it. Dave, I come over anytime you want, buddy. And for the record, I did test out that theory. If you let that bottom wasp live, bottom 2, and wait till they run out of bullets, it does work. So this is the 1-up version of Galaga. So it's basically a complete mirror image, just in a new case and everything. And yes, that bug is still in the system. You can still do it. I tried it. The problem is it took me about 7 minutes to make that happen. By then, my brain was so melted from just dodging bullets. The rest of my guys just died pretty quick. I think I made it to level 20. It was all. It's like, man, I was really hoping to go like 50 or some stupid level. But it does work. They stop raining bullets on you if you keep those 2 wasps alive. So, John, I felt dumb because you guys were waiting and I took a picture to prove I actually asked it. I didn't want you guys to think I was messing with your stream. Nah, buddy. Social media is just weird. And sometimes this happens just like technical difficulties. Occurs all the time. So I totally believe you. John got zooped. Yeah, see? They're messing with you. They're not just messing with me, they're messing with everybody. I can see AI. I think the robots and the androids are taking over, and this is just the subtle moving in to take it over. Hey, whoever controls social media kind of controls the world, really. It's all about the news and what you see. You got it. That works. Okay, so now that we can see what our voting were, oh my God. English is like my third language beyond gibberish and profanity. Yeah, it's just bad today. We won't talk about it. So for our blue chip investment, once again, the community voted and we have B&B. Now, of course, Cyril's not here. I will give him this information and he will make the purchases and get our spreadsheet updated for next week's stream. So have no fear. I will send this over as soon as we're done with this. But yes, B&B. Now, that's really interesting because, of course, we talked about this last week with CZ and all the lawsuit and everything going on there. You voted B&B. So did I, John. Right there with you, buddy. I think I did. Did I vote B&B? No, I voted Litecoin. That's right. Because they just had their halving last week. And as we know, after a halving, everything starts going up. Now, me, I'm a miner, so I've got 9 L3 plus ASIC miners out there. Now, I've had them unplugged for the most part because the power was costing more than what I was getting. But with that halving just occurring, it might be time to start thinking about ramping that back up again. So I did not vote for them. And we had a really good broad spectrum. We had 1 vote for BTC, 2 for BNB, 1 for Matic, 1 for Solana, and 1 for Litecoin. So it's really interesting. It's good to see that we've got a very diversified outlook on what the best way to go into it is. So John, congrats. You did win that. You won the vote. So BNB will be purchased next or after Cyril gets back for the $5. Now, we ran into a very, very interesting situation here is for our DeFi crypto. We've got a tie between Only Burns and Elephant Money. Here's the funny part. Cyril already voted. So I voted and Cyril voted, so we're kind of stuck in a tie without a tiebreaker. So what I think is probably going to happen, and I'd say 95% sure, since Only Burns won the last 3 votes, pretty sure Cyril, as far as being in control of the wallet, is going to decide Elephant Money is going to be the winner. And I would totally agree with that. I think it's time to diversify a little bit. So I would definitely like to see Elephant Money get a play in the Rags to Riches playbook. So, definitely shoot a message over to Cyril. Let him know that we're all going to vote. We want some changes, but let's get your opinion. So everybody down below in the chat, if you would, between Only Burns or Elephant Money, everybody in the stream, you guys tell me right now which one you think should win between the tiebreaker vote. I personally am voting for Elephant Money. You guys tell me what you want. BTK says Only Burn. Okay. Burn. John Richter says Only Burns. Wow. Okay. Looks like I might get outvoted on this one. I'm okay with that. I like being outvoted. What the hell was I going to pull up? I kid. Orbo. What the hell? DeFi, this is why we cannot have nice things. Yeah, it's not just me. Oh. Oh, wait. I did that already. We won't talk about it. It's a long story back here, God. Let's go red light chain. Yeah, let's do that one. That'll be great. Although I see they're going back up, and I have no idea why. I kind of wash my hands of that mess, too. They might be doing something great. I have no idea. And I was going to pull something up, and I don't remember what it was. I probably broke it, whatever it was. Oh, Discord. That's what I was going to do. I was going to see if we had heard. As of yet, I have received no DMs as of yet. Okay. So, John, you still have a chance to win that $10 because, yeah, Cheetos didn't get a hold of me, buddy. That's it. It's yours. If you can prove you're here. Are you really you? Yeah, I don't know either. But, well, I'm still waiting to come in. I've got Ag says Oburn. Okay. Oburn. Man, I think you guys are outvoting. I think Oburn is going to win it. I think Cyril's going to... You sent it to DM too. Wow, John, you're really nice, man. Not only do you have a chance to win if he doesn't respond, but you actually went out and sent him a DM saying, hey, you won, and respond. The good thing is Cheetos did tell me that oftentimes he's asleep. So he said he leaves it up to me to decide if I'm going to give it to him or not if he's not present. Yeah, and he might not be, because he does say that usually it's like midnight, I think he said, his time, when we have these streams. And so he's probably passed out of sleep. So if he does not, if he does wake up and respond, he gets it. If he doesn't, totally going to you, John. Yeah, it has been, okay, yeah. Yeah, but I did have a long conversation with him. So, we'll see how it goes with that. But, what do you say we give away a Bitfighter? I feel like giving something away. So, let me try and share a screen, if I can do it without breaking things. What screen is that sharing? Oh my god. It's not easy driving alone. I have no supervision. I don't know where I'm going. Window, there we go. That window. Okay, anybody left in there? I know you still have that game music running. Actually, the game music should be done. It should be the background music, and we can check that real quick, DavePi. Let's see. Let's change it. Let's try some rock. I don't know. It's what's in StreamYard, so we're gonna see what's there. See how this sounds for you guys. I'm trying to give it a little bit of life. What do you potentially win $10 in USDC, John? That's what you could potentially win, but you could also win a Bitfighter too. Got any Slayer? I do have some Slayer, but BTK, here's the problem. If I play any of the good music I really want to play, then YouTube is going to freak and it's going to say it's a copyright claim, because otherwise I'd have my Pandora rocking through here. And so, yeah, I've actually got Pandora playing next to me, super quiet, so hopefully the mic doesn't pick it up, just to try to keep myself from going insane. DavePi says better. Okay. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, I like Slayer, man. We're talking my era of music. Okay, anybody left to jump in the giveaway for a Bitfighter? We're going to do that right here, and so it's going to be one of you guys who wins a Bitfighter. Okay, last call. Can we play some sweet swing sounds from the 70s? Yeah, I was born in the 70s, man. I probably got some of that too. I'm an old guy. Who was it? Oh, one of the Daily Shorts. In fact, I'll play that for you after this, because I was really impressed with the girl's voice, and I didn't realize she was a big street performer. Sabbath and Zeppelin. Yes, now we're talking, see? Now you're talking my language. My kids grew up on that kind of music. And, I got to give my hats off to Crow again, because, yes, we'll be driving in my car and I'll put in some 70s or Pink Floyd or come up or something, and he'll start singing with us. Like, oh, my God. Man, you got good parents. Guy's like 22, 22, 21, 22. Young guy. But he knows a bunch of the lyrics to the 70s, 80s, all these different songs. So, been really impressed with him. Good to know some people still listen to good music. Okay, 5 entries. So all we got is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big money, no whammies. Who's getting a Bitfighter today? Survey says John Richter. There you go, buddy. So you might get $10 and a Bitfighter. So, John, DM me right now in Discord. Send me your wallet address, and I'll send you a Bitfighter. There you go. Congrats. Well done, John. You know what? That was so much fun. I say we do it again. My boy, down. Absolutely, John. I'm having too much fun. I'm all alone, and I'm unsupervised. Let's do it again, shall we? Says we have 4 entries. I think it's going to pull John out automatically. We're going to go again. What chain is that on? Polygon ETH? That's a great question. Oh my God. Why is my that's all, folks. Brain drawing a blank. AC Trades. There's a man. Austin Clark. How's it going, buddy? Hashtag Slayer. There you go. AVAX. To be honest, I've got to go look. Open C. Okay, come on. Oh my God, open. I want to say it's AVAX as well, but I don't want to lie to you. If you get a MetaMask, that's the easiest way to go. But I will try to pull it up real quick and see if I can find out for sure. Anybody know for certain Bitfighters? Which blockchain is it on? John Aston's like, man, I'm drawing a total blank profile. Here we go. More hidden. Dumb question. Can AVAX go on? Yes, it can. John, I have AVAX on mine. So, yes, AVAX it looks like. Yep, if you need some gas, can swing you some. There you go. BTK, my man. Okay, so am I sharing a window or a screen? Let's go see. What am I sharing? I'm sharing a screen. So we're going to stop sharing that. We're going to present, and we're going to share screen, and we're going to do the entire screen this time. And now that one's not showing up. Yes, it is. There we go. Yeah, AVAX. So here we go. Bitfighters. What do you guys say we go again? BTK is always ready to get. Absolutely. BTK is a stud. Absolutely. We got the most amazing family here. Everybody here is always awesome to help out. I say we go again. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start a new one. Refresh that. So we're going to do this broadcast. And now this one, yes. There was a request. All right. There you go. Do one more Bitfighter giveaway just because I feel like I'm having too much fun. Okay, so in the chat, type hashtag Slayer. We're going to do another Bitfighter. I don't have money, but I got a few Bitfighters here, so I'm going to give those away. Mostly because I kept winning them from Yabonks. So I'll hold on to those and I just turn around and give them away again. So, yeah, that works. Yeah, put it in the chat there. Hashtag Slayer. I really want to play some music. Oh, man, I want to blast it out. So, I'm curious. What did you guys think, since we're talking older older music and stuff, on the last video I did, talking about death of traditional gaming. What do you guys think about that? Did anybody even see it? You don't know what I'm talking about. Awesome video. Okay. You don't game? BTK, how do you not game, buddy? Oh, man. I find that hard to believe you're not a gamer. But then again, it interferes with ham radio operations. So, okay, I can see that. Yeah, that blows my mind. You're at that perfect age for gaming, I would think. Connor Crow, of course, thought it was awesome. But I was really kind of curious, what kind of crypto games and what do you think is really going to change the mainstream of gaming? Is there some that you're interested in or involved in that maybe I don't know about that I should be looking into? If so, I really want to know. I know some of you are into Mech Game. I've ran into a few different members over there. A couple are in Star Atlas, which I've been playing and collecting there. Super One, definitely I've had my cards there. Looking at picking up another loot box because I think that one's going to be absolutely huge. You slid in DM. Okay, I will check that right now. Yep, there you go. I got you. Headbanger training. That's awesome. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta share that one. Okay. I'm sharing my whole screen, right? Am I sharing my screen? Yes, I am. Okay, so Dave Fide just sent this to me. So first of all, go to here. There we go. Come on, work. Just gonna throw that up there. Headbanger training. That is epic. I like that. The good old days. Oh, that was great. And yes, I did get your DM, so I'll send that over. But I'm curious, what other games are out there that you guys are excited about? Bitfighters, of course, is one that your Rua can see come up. Have you heard of a game called Catch a Falling? Yeah, I play that one a lot. Hey, look, I just bought this coin. Hey, look, it just died. Well, shit. Now what? Yep, that's kind of my crypto adventure. It's called Catching a Falling Knife. We can use that to lift, bro. There you go. Perfect. See, best of both worlds. You can work on your headbanging and lifting at the same time. You're good. What the? I just lost my giveaway. Where'd it go? Too many tabs open, and I probably broke it. This is why we can't have nice things. Okay, I'm going to start closing things so I can stop breaking things. Because somewhere I lost it. It's not that one. As long as I don't close StreamYard, I'll be good. There it is. I found it. Okay. I'd be worried for a second. I thought I lost it. Let's see. Got a model. There you go. I like it. So Alex says, can you comment on Gala token? Value Rising follows a gaming token that should be linked to specific gaming events, right? So Gala, yes. Now, Gala had a whole thing going on, what, 2.5 years ago? When you could go in, you could buy a node, and then they had the Gala games. They had Townstar, all that. And they went absolutely nuts. But then, of course, as the market fell out, people fell away from it. It started to lose a lot of value. Now, there's a lot of speculation. Are they revamping and going into more? And I haven't been following him near as much as I did. But there was one channel called On-Chain Gaming. Now, he had a huge following all wrapped around Gala. But when Gala and all that started going down and the market started crashing and everything else, even he shut his channel down and had to lay people off because there was nobody coming in to invest back in these gaming platforms. So I think Gala, if they continue to grow, do have a good chance of building back up. But I really haven't been following him that closely. But I know I still have a couple the Townstar NFTs that I know I paid like $9 and they went up for like $90. And I'm sure they're back down to like 50 cents now. I haven't honestly looked. So I would be really interested, and I will dig into that, Ags. Because yes, Gala Games was one that was potential to be really huge, and then just the market started falling out. Yes, John, you have a question. I may have an answer or I may not. I don't know. We'll find out. Yes, there you go. Hashtag Slayer. Make sure to type it in the chat. We're going to do another Bitfighter giveaway. So, Mr. John, what is your question, my good sir? I'm going to open my Discord here. I lost it. Oh, I closed it. That's why I lost it. Okay. Pumpers only? Man, you got me on that one. So you're into gaming. Yeah, I'm into gaming. Absolutely. What does pumpers only mean? Crow, help me out here, buddy. Maybe that's a term you're familiar with. Because I have not heard that one. Pumpers only. Man, that sounds like some weird X-rated thing. It really does. Like, Debbie does. Pumpers only. What? I saw it online once. There you go. I saw it online once, and it was referring to a game. Man, I gotta go look. Let's go find out. I'm really curious now. You got me wondering. Okay. Pumpers only. Gaming. Pumpers are pumping. So let's see. I've seen gaming person on their jacket. Okay. I always wondered that too. Okay. Pro says, I know nothing about that. Yeah, me neither. I think WoW. Okay. You talking WoW as in World of Warcraft? Is that what you're thinking? Use of the word pump. Grown-ups playing games. Pump gaming. Okay, so the pump shotgun. Nope. Pumpers are pumping World World of Warcraft forums. I'm not a huge fan of it. Pumper DPS group. Penzi. Okay. So they're talking about World of Warcraft is one post I've got here. Another one says the use of word pumper needs to stop. April 25th, 2021. See. Oh, apparently it has something to do with World of Warcraft. Okay, so let me see if I can share this one. Am I doing the whole screen? Yes, I am. Okay. So let me zoom into this. Okay, so it says, bring that up. There we go. And let me, let's just do that. There we go. Rule of classic WoW, some obvious issues, some boasting, this promised something that was part of the game. However, phrases like, we're pumping now, he's a pumper, and even the one that inspired this post is pumper music needs to stop. Seriously, it's cringeworthy. Hearing most grown-up men talk like that, where the hell did they even come from? So yeah, apparently it has to do with World of Warcraft, which is really funny because I played a ton of World of Warcraft, literally for years. When World of Warcraft first came out, about 3 years, that was every Sunday. That's what me and the wife, my brother and his wife, and like 15 other people did. We had a guild called Family Affairs, and we got together every Sunday, and that's all we did. From like morning till night, we gamed solid. That was pizza night. Kids knew they were on their own. It's like, yeah, whatever you want. And we sent the kids down to fill mugs, because we always had the soda mugs. We've sent them down to the convenience store about a block away twice during that day to fill mugs. So yeah, I do not know the term of pumpers, although I was a big World of Warcraft player. No, honestly, I don't, John. And you know what? Hey, it's good to know. It's good to know that I don't know something. I'm okay with that. So yeah, the terminology I'm not always the best at. I mean, as we talked about, English is like my third language after gibberish and profanity and those kind of things. Okay, so what do you say we give away another bit fighter? So let's bring this up. We have Slayer. We have 4 entries. We only have 4 entries, guys. Come on, there's got to be more than 4 people watching this. Okay, I'm going to give you another 60 seconds. And while I do this, I am going to turn around and I'm going to send off. Well, I'm going to try and send off if I didn't break something again. John's bit fighter that he just won. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I'm like, that looks funky. Why does that look funky? Because it should look more like that. There we go. Go profile. I got it. Fine. Just go here. It's been one of those days. Everything has been fighting. Okay, so you know what? We're going to share the screen. While we're waiting for that, we're going to take this guy. We're going to send that off right there. And transfer. And I verify, yes, it is an AVAX. And there you go. It is absolutely an AVAX. And it is on its way, John. Congratulations. Well done, sir. Transfer's complete. Haha. Dr. Bits is a gangster. Yeah. Did you see the Bitfighters YouTube video? The rap? That thing's hysterical. I don't know who did the audio for that. It was like, wow, that's like the weirdest rap I've ever heard. That was nuts. But I liked it. Okay. Thank you, John. I appreciate you tuning in and listening to me babble through all the craziness. And this is supposed to be a strategic investing, but yeah, it's one of those where I was like, man, my brain is just not cooperating today. So I'm not even going to try and lie to you about things. You got a thick boo. Your big fighters does to me. Okay. I wondered who did that. I wonder if I can pull that up real quick. Let's do that. And just for sheer fun. There we go. Okay, so for the bid fighters, boys and girls, I don't know if I'm sharing my audio. I hope am I sharing the audio on the screen? Let me know if oh, okay. So I did not share the audio. I will have to do that. Let me do it this way. Here, I will share this in the chat, and that way you can watch it instead of just through my stream. There you go. There's the YouTube video. And I actually used a part of this in the last video I just put out, talked about gaming. Okay, transfer is complete. Okay, so we close that. We go back to our, where did our giveaway? There's our giveaway. Aha! I didn't lose it. Put that on another screen. Too many screens, I can't keep them straight. So yes, that is the Bitfighters rap song. You'll have to check it out. Okay, time's up. We are going to do the drawing. So hopefully everybody got their entries in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big money, no Emmys. Oh my God, no, we can't do that again. Okay, John, sorry. Can't have two. We're going to go again. Ags, thank you so much, dear. If I win, send it to your Bonk Sanctuary wallet address, please. I will, but he will just give it away again. We know how that's going to work. Okay, Ags. We'll send it over to your Bonks. You know what? We're going to make it real easy. There's 4 of you, right? Okay. So there's DayFi, BTK, Connor, and who am I missing here? I got John, got BTK, got Ags, got DayFi. Send me your wallet address and DM. Each one of you are going to get a Bitfighter for hanging out with me tonight. Ags, thank you so much, my dear. We will catch you next time. And I'll make sure Cyril's here to keep me on track because I get all kinds confused. My boy Thick, yeah. Congrats. Catch you later, Ags. No way. Yeah, way. Absolutely. BTK, DayFi, Ags, John Richter, Crow, send me your wallet address. Each of you are going to get a Bitfighter before this night is out. Done. Why? Because I'm unsupervised. This is what happens. Absolutely, my man. Wow. Rachel just broke something in the other room. I heard banging. I don't know what's going on in there, but that's in there. So you're probably yelling at me because I'm too loud. Absolutely. My pleasure. So back to our rags to riches. Unfortunately, this has been a really interesting show because I am kind of unsupervised. I didn't have a script and everything's just kind of going wild. But I want to ask you guys something. How have you were going to give second winner? So give my second winner to someone else. Yeah, I'm just going to give everyone. Fair Pew Poo. Yeah. Fair, my man. So what happens when Daddy Cyril isn't here? Yeah, see? Daddy Cyril's away and Jimmy Serenity gets to play. Absolutely, DayFi. My pleasure, brother. So I've been thinking, what do you guys think about having a show, say Friday after your bonks? And I was almost thinking like a Serenity Uncensored, where literally we just talk about everything, and it can be anything in life. And really get your guys' input on this, whether it's, how to be thankful during the day, what to invest in, how to fix your light socket, anything. We're talking uncensored, total raw, go through life in general. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Or do you think we need something with more of a direct focus? What do you guys think? I'm kind of curious your opinions here. And the hardest part for me is waiting for someone to respond. I really like having someone to talk to. Do you have BTE? Absolutely. See, and that's what I'm thinking, John, is basically we bring random people on. We have conversations. We just discuss life. Yeah, BTK, absolutely, man. I thought about that today when I was driving back from that side job. It's like, I'd bring BTK on since Cyril can't make it, and we'll just shoot shit, and we'll probably end up talking about Sparky stuff all day, and people are like, what? Yeah, aliens in interdimensional travel. Exactly. Yeah, I am all for that kind of stuff. Now, do I read as many books as Alex says? No, I don't. Um, I spend most of my time gaming on computers, watching movies, but do a lot of philosophy. So I'm not as much of a bookworm. Most of mine is practical life applications. That's trick. Do I have to read a book? Man, I don't know if I can read anymore. It's been a while. Waiting for some pop up. Sorry, I know I should be more vocal here. It's like, wait, why do you stop talking? I stop talking because I don't know what to say. I wait for someone else to say. They don't say. I don't know what to do. This is why we can't have nice things. So, give me your guys' thoughts and opinions. Because yeah, I was thinking something like that. An instance where we bring anybody on, we can talk about anything, any question you have, whether it's marriage counseling, philosophy, drug addiction, NASCAR, electrical outlet, mining, crypto, investment, whatever you want. And that's where it'd be uncensored because anything could be said about anything anywhere. And I was thinking something like that might be really good. Every other show has some kind of real purpose where a direction's got to go. Like here for Rags to Riches is strategic investment. But if we can take it to something more of the personal aspect, and what made me think of it is when I did the long interview with the Pillars community and Matt Hatter and those guys over there, one of the requests that they had was they wanted to know more about Serenity for me behind the scenes. Besides what you see on the videos I do or the streams on Rags to Riches, they wanted to see more of just who I am. Because I think some of my answers really blew their mind. Exactly, yeah, Dave. I think it'd be great. And we just bring different people in the community in and we just discuss anything. And we make it kind of a Friday chill zone where it's uncensored, anything goes, and we just have a ball. So I'd definitely like to get your guys' input and let me know in the Discord. Hop in there, share your thoughts, your ideas. Would you be willing to jump on? Because like I see Ag show up all the time. I'd love to bring Ags on a show, talk to her. I'd like to get to know her better. I'd like to know Dave better, BTK, everybody. I'd like to know more of you guys one-on-one and really get to know the people that are showing up here because I don't get a good solid feel of everyone from their chat. So everybody has a story. Everybody has a history. And for me, that's very fascinating about the people themselves. Why are they where they're at? What makes them who they are? Why are their thoughts broken down the way they are? Why does Dave love his damn banhammer so much? What's so exciting about banning? Once you ban him, you can't torment him anymore, man. I want to keep him around for a while. That's the evil side of me. This is Conspiracy, Serenity Coast to Coast. There you go. Yeah. Crazies Are Us, starring Serenity. So, I think it's going to wrap us up for tonight, guys. But yeah, please share your thoughts, share your ideas, and let me know if that's something you'd be interested in being part of. Because really, it's going to be for the community and with community. And I think together we can learn and we can grow. And I think a lot of us would like to know, who's on the other side of the screen. Yes, we can talk about music. And you know what? If it gets demonetized, fine, whatever. So I get yelled at. Big deal. Oh, well. All they do is if it gets demonetized, it means it doesn't count for any kind of return if it goes viral. I don't care. I'm not worried about that. I keep them in clown channels and torment them hard with it. Okay, good. Way to go, DayFi. And yeah, it was funny. When I had the guy who was hopping around impersonating me as Serenity, I'm like, well, that's not me. And it was like, yeah, I know. I'm just going to mess with him. It's like so much fun. I got a call the other day, or a text on my cell phone the other day. It said, congratulations, you won $1,537. All you have to do is send us, $109 through Cash App, and we'll send you out your money right away. And I'm like, how about you keep the $109 and send me the rest? And they're like, well, no, you have to pay for it up front. I'm like, okay, how about you keep $500 and send me the rest? Didn't like that either. Mr. Clean, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, John. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the live stream. Thank you for being here for the live stream. Yeah, Mr. Clean. I need to get a white t-shirt for that. Yeah, people have, when I was working at Nashville there as an electrician, and I'd be standing there talking to somebody, and somebody would walk in, they'll look at me and go, you look like Mr. Clean standing there yelling at that person. It's like, yeah, okay, well, that's fair. trying to clean up the prints. Okay, guys, gals, thank you so much for your time, and we will catch you next week for another live stream with Cyril. So we will be supervised, and I will try and stay on task. Oh, absolutely. I need to be like a bloody Mr. Clean, psychotic. And maybe a red balloon like it and a butcher knife. Be perfect. Send them 1 Bitcoin and get 2 back. Yeah, see, exactly, Dave. That's my kind of deal. You send me one, everybody send me 1 Bitcoin, I'll send you 2 back in about, never. Yeah, it's about right. Make merch, I'm about to make you. Oh, I like that. John, we're going to have to talk. If you make some merch, yeah. Been thinking about doing some different things for Down Home Crypto and Serenity. And oh, yeah, we are going to have to chat, my man. Okay, guys, I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. Hope you enjoyed the craziness. Next time, I will be supervised on a leash and stay on target. So be safe out there because things are going crazy. Thanks all. Thanks all. That didn't even make it. See, I can't even talk anymore. Love you guys. Have a good night.